1 p.m. Tuesday, on-demand storm tracker forecast update. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Hurd. Winter storm warnings continue through 5 a.m. Wednesday, above 6,500 feet for these areas in pink. That includes most of Beaverhead, Madison, and Gallatin counties, but again, higher terrain. You have to get above 6,500 feet to see 6 to 12 inches of snow, and there could even be some heavier pockets at higher elevations. But wind and snow is creating blowing and drifting and lower visibility, especially along the Montana-Idaho state line from Oneida Pass to West Yellowstone down into eastern Idaho this afternoon into this evening. That's where the worst of the storm seems to be at this hour. But a winter weather advisory covers all other areas not impacted by the warning, and that includes the rest of southwest Montana, both west and east of the divide. Valleys could see 1 to 3 according to the National Weather Service. Mountains again could pick up 6 to 12 inches, and gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour are a strong possibility. So about 1 o'clock, here's where the worst of the storm is at 1 p.m. But again, keep in mind this whole thing is going to be pushing deeper into Butte and Bozeman this afternoon and into this evening. But the worst of it is down along the southern tier, Oneida Pass, West Yellowstone, Reynolds Pass, snow and blowing snow, low visibility. We're seeing some snow and wind and wet roads over McDonald Pass out towards Deer Lodge and Garrison. Georgetown Lake picking up some snow and some blowing snow. And again, that's increasing from the west. So there's two areas that we're watching for impacts with this cold front. One is in the western half of our viewing area, and this thing is moving eastward, but two, with moisture being pushed out ahead of this cold front, bumping right up against the Montana-Idaho state line. So those two areas, the southern tip of Beaverhead, Madison, Gallatin County, Oneida Pass to West Yellowstone, seeing just a steady snow and wind event this afternoon into this evening. And then here comes a frontal system west of the divide, beginning to see some rain and snow around Butte around 1 p.m. And again, this whole thing will continue to push towards the east. And there are some wind highlights out ahead of this front. Livingston area, there could be peak wind gusts up to 60 to 70 miles per hour through about 6 p.m. this evening. So as of 1 o'clock, winds are increasing sharply in wind-prone areas like around Whitehall, Dillon, Ennis, and then Belgrade and out towards Livingston, the winds are beginning to increase as well. So the greatest potential for heavy snow is going to be in that West Yellowstone area. Models are in line roughly around 6 to 10 inches in there. Most of them are coming in between 8 and 10 inches of snow. For Dillon, no, the models are all over the place. I think you could pick up 1 to 3 inches, which is minimal, but snow and blowing snow will be the bigger issue. And for Butte, most of our models are coming in around 2 to 3 inches of snow. And again, blowing snow is a possibility heading in this afternoon and evening. And the forecast models are kind of honing in on that 2 to 4 inch range, maybe as much as 6+ inches for the Bozeman area, just enough to really complicate travel tonight into early tomorrow morning. So let's break it down even further. So as you go to about 3 o'clock, again, two areas of concern, and it's out here towards the west, this front moving in deeper into Butte by 3 p.m. And a lot of snow potential sitting down here, southern Beaverhead, Madison, Gallatin counties. That'll continue to fill in as we get into 6 p.m. So a lot of snow potential for Butte around 6 and as well as Helena. Bozeman still storm-free for the evening commute tonight, but you can see a lot of snow pushing up into the Dillon, Lima area, out towards Ennis, down towards Big Sky, West Yellowstone, Cook City, all getting in on the action. But here it comes for Bozeman around 7 or 8 o'clock as we head into Tuesday evening. But you can see it's falling apart towards the west, so the storm is breaking by about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight for the Butte area. But look at it fill in here. So Bozeman, it could start off as a rain-snow mix by 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. That changes over all to snow by about 10 o'clock this evening. And this whole thing is slowly working its way eastward. And again, temperatures are going to be crashing and falling, so that means wet roads will become icy. There's going to be some snow and some blowing snow and some terrible travel conditions by 6 a.m. Wednesday morning. Still some lingering pockets of snow through 1 o'clock on Wednesday, but it begins to break by Wednesday evening. Thursday into Friday, the flow is out of the west-southwest. There's a limited amount of moisture likely to continue to push into the region. So by midnight tonight, 1 to 2 inches for Butte. I think Bozeman, Big Sky, West Yellowstone, you're looking at 2 to 4, 4 to 6 inches by midnight, and then that just continues to fill in by 6 a.m. Wednesday morning, 4 to 6 inches for Butte, Big Sky, and West Yellowstone, and it could continue to snow even in the late morning hours with additional snow likely as we head into, again, about 9:15 on your Wednesday afternoon. So be prepared for some serious travel weather conditions with snow and wind and low visibility, wet roads becoming icy, and there's going to be a horrible commute for your Wednesday morning across southwestern Montana.